Hello, I'm Jeffrey Tennant. Trading is closed on September 3rd, 2014. Let's look at the market. Yesterday we had a call based on the mejt system of 1996.54. Even though we had a gap up to new all-time highs, we came awfully close to the target, 1998.14. That missed by only 1.6. I got the direction right, but a miss is a miss, and this is a failed target which should print at some time. As we'll see, you might not have to wait very long. During the day, we had a few ultimate sell signals from the system. The calls worked, but the minimum targets, as shown by the white dots, were awfully close. So if mejt was all one had, it would be tough to take the trade. There's nothing requiring the market to stop at the target. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, and that means you have to use other forms of technical analysis in addition to mejt. We have a higher target for tomorrow of 2003.47. I want to point out that is less than 3 handles away from our close. It's hard to justify a trade with such a small minimum target. We also have this 1996.54 target, which I think will print pretty soon. One positive thing about today's move was that we have a higher target from the mejt system. Another thing is that after dropping all day, we closed over the middle of the day high. Unless we have a gap under this low, that typically leads to higher prices at some time during the day. But that's about the only positive thing I see. Let's start out with the NASDAQ. We have an outside reversal bar on big volume, which actually closed under the low of the preceding bar. Not good. We have in the S&P gapped up 3 days in a row, hit new all-time highs, but could not close over any of the opening bar's highs. So we're making new highs and we're not holding on to them. We have resistance at a significant trend line, and we still have a diamond on stilts target of 1988.40. We don't have to revisit that level with a diamond on stilts, but we usually do if we fall this far away from hitting it initially. We've been unable to break through this trend line on a closing basis. When it's challenged that often, it's often broken through at some point, but it doesn't look like it's ready to do it now. And the market has gone to great trouble to avoid invalidating the DeMark sell signal on the weekly chart. So for tomorrow, I think if we gap over today's high, that the negative things I pointed out might be invalidated. If we gap under the day's low, the positive things I said might be invalidated. But other than that, I would like to see a rally up to 2003.47, find resistance over that level, drop down to 1996.54, and ideally drop down to 1988.40. It doesn't all have to happen in a day, but if we do hit this target, support there should fail in a big way. So absent the gap tomorrow, I'm looking for slightly higher and much lower, and that's today's call.